Hello, and welcome to another episode of Demo Reviews. Today we have a man by the name of Smurfy, also known as Bananimal, which you'll see in game. So let's get right to it. Or it's Peter Pan, I guess. Alright, T-side. Should be buying armor, or you're buying a smoke and flashes, or a smoke and maybe a Tech 9. Teammate did.
Of course not.
Decoy is alright. Not a fan of buying decoy. It's really useless if you just throw it in the beginning of the round. We all know it's a fucking decoy.
Decoy is out.
Looks like you guys are doing B-rush.
Must move.
That was almost really bad.
I am planting the bomb.
Your crosshair, you're aiming at their legs. That's nice. That was a good kill. That was a good kill. Alright, you're aiming at head level. I like this. You were lit. You just got the shot off first. Pretty good round. I would have suggested rushing in with your teammate, but it looked like they had it under control, or maybe they called that one could be lower and then you just went there. Either way, you played it fine. Nothing too crazy this round.
Let's go, my friend.
You guys lose, so you guys are full saving.
Smoke.
You guys rush through smoke. I would have waited, but it's something your team to decide. Boom, you guys should buy up. I like it. You buy AK-47, armor, and you buy nades. You guys have a pretty good B spawn. Oh, you don't need to rush it. You spoke down mid, going suicide.
Laying down smoke.
Alright, you don't have your gun out for some reason there. Yeah, as soon as you throw that smoke down suicide, you should automatically have your gun out, because they can rush mid right away and kill you. I like your position here. Teammate got the trade. Exposing yourself. A lot of angles. You cross it. Spraying through doors. It's fine.
Throwing a flashback.
Boom. Take a bomb B. Oh, your crosshair. Look at this crosshair placement. Like, what are you looking at? Like, you're staring at the ground with it.
Bomb has been planted.
Ooh. Oh. Again, you have your knife out for no reason. Should probably have your gun out just in case the guy was close. If he was right outside double doors right here, you guys probably would have lost the round. Luckily, he thought it was A. Go CT. Kind of just baiting your teammate here. He dies. Now you have 7 HP. This is a good off angle to hold. Didn't expect it at all. So, maybe your teammate didn't have to die if you peeked with them, but who knows? You won the round still.
Let's go, go. That's a negative. Smoke.
Running, have your gun out, have your gun out, have your gun out.
Laying down smoke.
They rush that smoke, you're dead.
Throwing a flashback.
Rush cat, nice.
I'm throwing smoke.
Crosshair placement was a little off.
Flashbang.
Nice. Good picks from you, good picks. I think you did it really well. Maybe have your gun out a little bit more when you're running down mid. It's really, you're just really gambling for them to hit you. Good players with ops will hit those shots like 90% of the time. They see you just running with a knife in a straight line like that. When you came up cat, you flashed. There could have been one holding the deep corners, and you had a flash out, so you might have died from that. But thankfully, they had no one cat. You were able to work it up. Come up, see that A site was basically clear. Pick the guys, or one guy coming from long, and then you picked another guy from CT. I think if you're paying attention, you would have seen that there was two guys and one guy crossed, but I'm not really sure. Either way, it was a really good round from you. You got 2 kills. You guys won.
We will defeat the target. Smoke!
You shouldn't run suicide so many rounds in a row because they'll catch on. Good players will find it out a lot quicker than these shitty players will, and they will punish you for it. Obviously, it's not too bad rushing suicide this round because they're ecoing, because you guys are force spying, I should say. But keep in mind you don't want to do it too often. You want to diversify your ways of attack. Crosshair placement, again, you're aiming at the feet, maybe chest. Now you're kind of aiming at the head. What you did wrong here was expose yourself to too many angles at the same time. They were able to do a crossfire on you, and you got punished for that by dying. When you're doing that, either play behind box and peek over the double stack on site right here in front of us, and that way you can see their heads through window, and it'll hide you from door, or just jiggle peek from the box to watch door, and then window at the same time. Or just play on the right side of the door right here, not where this guy, your teammate's standing, but on the other side of the right door. That way you can watch if they push through. You can watch both angles, and if they kill them, you get the trade. If they just push in one at a time, you get both of them because why not? Alright. You guys' economy is decent. 2 of you can't buy. I just forced up. Just tell your team forced up Tech 9. Good chance of still winning.
Let's go, people. I'm throwing smoke.
Again, you're rushing down suicide. Good players will punish you for this.
Smoke! I'm throwing flashlight.
They already know one guy. This cat, you get the kill. That's really good of you. Oh, they see bomb. They know bomb's there. You're in a really tough spot. You only have one flash. You can flash over. Try to pick these guys. You're kind of just baiting your teammate right here. Not really peeking, helping him out. Instead, you're just trying to wait for them to push you or something. Boom, now you peek. I would have peeked a lot sooner, helped out your teammate. If you would have died, you guys probably would have lost. You don't plan for cat. You guys have cat control, then you just, I don't know. I know you know where the last guy's at, so forming these good habits that will translate to you playing better in a higher skill level. Alright. Teammates force up P90's armor. That's good. Oh, please don't rush fucking suicide again. You rush suicide again. Smoke. Again, good players will punish you for this. And you basically smoke it off for them to go lower. You see a guy in your peripherals. If you're playing 16x9, if you're playing 4x3, then you can see that guy. Alright, they read you like a book. 1, you had bomb. Make sure you don't have fucking bomb if you're gonna do something like this again. 2, they know you come up cat every single round. Every single round you played so far, besides pistol round, you've gone up suicide the cat. They call that out, they already know. Alright, one guy's going quick cat. You drop bomb in a really bad spot for your team. You guys should lose this round unless your teammates are able to clutch. Oh, they clutched. Nice. Obviously the CTs didn't play that right. They should have won that.
shall overcome. We're wasting time. Let's go. Throwing flashbang. Incendiary out.
Alright, see, this is what happens when 1, you don't know how to throw the flash off the wall, the flash off this area, and 2, you have a nade out. 3, they're reading it already. So this is what happens when they've read you, because you do the same strat over and over again. Instead of waiting for them to maybe push like they just did, because you've done this 6 rounds in a row, you just try to do the same thing over and over again. Now they've caught on, so hopefully you don't do this next round. Alright, you have a pretty decent B spawn. Your teammate should drop if you ask. If not, just Tech 9 armor and nades.
No. We will drag them from
You don't buy nades for some reason, because I guess you want to do it quick.
Throwing flashbang.
If you're going to rush B, you have a good flash right here. Smoke. Not much you could really do here. Obviously, you didn't get to really do much this round. They had 2 guys lower. Your opper should have been watching that, but it looks like he went long. So, if you have no one watching mid, you have to keep an eye on your minimap. Look at where your teammates are watching. If you see no one mid, you gotta always be careful that they could go lower. Obviously, you guys got the first guy. The second guy was really unexpected. So, just they did a gimmick, and you guys were punished for not watching mid. Boom. Alright, looks like your team's forcing up. Nice. AK-47 armor, and I like nades. Don't rush down suicide. I hope you really don't. Make another play.
Go, go, go.
Take it slow, cat, maybe. Nope. You're going down suicide. Even rushing mid.
Flashback.
This smoke right here that they just threw should be an indicator that they probably want to try to go lower again. Instead, you have a flash. Hopefully, you just flash cat, clear it, and then check to your lower, because that's probably where they're going to be at. Nope. You hear him shooting, and you let your teammate die. You don't get the trade. Clear outside. You hear 1 CT. Miss your shot. That guy. Alright, you luckily got that second guy, but you were in a really bad spot. You were out in the open. They had 4 guys there. You should have traded the guy on cat, your teammate. Instead, you let him die without letting them escape too, which is really bad. Which probably would have killed one of these guys right here, and probably would have. You might have gotten like a 3K this round instead of just a 2K. You dropped an AK because you're probably doing really well, but you don't buy nades. Maybe you're just trying to save some economy, build it up. I don't know. You just rush out with your knife. Nice. You lucked out. That guy didn't hit his headshot. Ooh, that nade hurt. No, at least there's one sight. Kill that guy, is really nice. Alright. Or you get the assist, whatever, same thing. If they were smart, they'd have 1 guy on B still. But you guys are pretty much picking them apart right now, so just rushing the B is not too bad either. If you die, you get some information for your team. If you live, you get the side like you are. Not too bad, get around by you guys. rush fake. It's really hard to do strats on Dust 2 since it's such 3 lanes. Not too much smokes you can throw over anywhere. Watching cap for your teammates. Throw a pretty bad flash. Any good player will dodge that. Crosshair's a little low. You know at least 2's B. It'd be smart for you to try to take A. Nice. Throw a flash CT. Pretty much giving away position. You're not playing for cat either, so I don't know what you're planning for. Be smart just to play on site. You don't know where they're at right now, and you planted bomb in a really bad spot. You see your teammate. They can be in CT. They can be up cat already. Could be long. Crosshair placement's really bad too. Oh, he dinked you. Could have killed you. What I noticed is you're not really putting your crosshair along the corners of things as you're clearing them out. You're kind of just letting it float in space in random areas and then trying to flick. Rely on your flick to kill the guy. Try not to do it too much. If you don't know what to do, basically if you look up a Dren's video, crosshair placement, it helps you a lot. How to place your crosshair when you're clearing out areas as a T side, even as a CT player. It's just really good knowledge. Looks like you guys are going for a quick suicide play. Should turn from that flash. You should be able to see it. Second flash, not so much. You didn't clear that corner. Luckily, no one was there. Rushing up cat again. Reaction times were a little slow there on that guy. He got about halfway through connector cross before you actually like realized he was there and adjusted your aim and started shooting at him. Then you're running straight at him over here near elbow on cat side, and you throw your nade while running at him instead of just, I don't know, hiding behind that box, throwing that nade, peeking out with your gun. Instead you run straight at him, he's able to get the headshot and you die. Alright, you're not going suicide again, I like it. You can go cat, just stop going suicide so they don't know you're automatically going cat. You have no one B tunnels if they push that, they know you're going A, so be careful. You get shot at. You don't, I guess, took a second to realize you're getting shot at. So you know they're in tunnels. You should automatically tell your teammates, alright, they could go T-spawn. And you know what? They are. One's going T-spawn. Behind this corner, your crosshair's looking down for some reason. Like, look at your crosshair placement right here. Like, what are you aiming at? Like, they rush through. You're just gonna be hitting their body before you even hit their head. Cleared out. Like, what are you staring at right now? Boom, bombs down. Again, look at this crosshair placement. Just, you're aiming at the ground. You know, at least one's B. Second guy's unknown. You couldn't possibly hurt him. 2-man death cam should let you know, alright, there's 2A. So you should automatically go in up, planning for long. Planning for long or planning for cat, whatever you guys think you guys are holding. Alright, I like it. Planning for long, I like this a lot. It's really smart by you. Boom, now all you have to do is just cross, make sure no one's there, and just go long. Teammate dies. It's in a good spot for you to clutch. You know, at least one's cat, second guy's unknown. Peek out. Alright, you see one guy. Kill him. That's a good shot. Second guy's the cat guy. Don't need to peek too much. Nice. You're playing this really, really smart.
Defusing.
Good job. Good clutch by you. You played it really smart. You didn't have to peek for too long. You could clutch the rounds and win for your team.
Let's go. Move it. Let's go. Laying down smoke. Flashback. Throwing smoke.
Nice. Good. First two opening picks. You guys have B site. Pretty easy. They only had pistols. Pistol armor.
I am planting the bomb.
Alright, you see one more guy. You saw that guy, but you're... Alright, you're hiding. I like it. He should have seen you though, so he knows your CT. Your crosshair placement's really atrocious right now. You let your teammate die without trading it. Here's another guy. Oof. Recoil control, that's what it is right there.
I'm throwing a flashback.
Good flash.
I'm throwing a grenade.
Boom. He does not have enough time to clutch. He should be running towards CT spawn
Get
because
ready.
he already
It is
cleared
going
that.
to explode.
It's a good job. 19-9, pretty good half for you. Alright. Playing pretty well here. Pistol armor is what I do. Or just, I mean armor. But what do you get? You're getting something, right? Alright, you got armor. Alright, cool. Last second. Boom, alright, you got the rush for long. Teammates still peeking, they're dying. Playing, watching the cross. That was some really slow reaction times. I wouldn't played it any differently. Oops. I wouldn't play it any differently. Really couldn't do much there. Hopefully try to pick off some heads. Instead you get gooshed by like 2 or 3 Glocks and you die. Oh, your teammates really let you down there. You got a smoke, looks like.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, you're smoking.
Smoke. Let's go.
You already rushed out there, you don't deliver the smoke. If he sees no one, it's obvious it's going to be a long rush or a B rush.
Let's go, people. I'm throwing smoke.
You should be hearing it's B by now. I'll be rotating there.
I am planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Grenade.
Can't really do much there. You got 6 HP. You guys are making a lot of noise to hurt you guys. Alright, next round. Teammate forces up. I wouldn't force with him, I'd just save one more. You're not really picking mid or peeking mid when you cross. So let your scouter know. You rush lower. Again, slow reaction times. Maybe it's just ping, but you don't react to that guy quick enough. Oops. All right, you guys should be buying, except for Tiny. All right, you get drop the op. Oh, let's see what you do.
Let's go. Make them cry.
Get 2 dead. Try to pick mid, hopefully. They could be in B already, but just so you know if they rushed it. Once you get in there. You should be getting the B long rush. Peeking it. Good shot. Sprain, not bad. Don't use all your bolts to keep the rest like they did right now. Kill. Both of you guys have scopes, so I'd suggest just saving. Because it's going to be really hard to retake. And both of you don't have kits. Teammates just rushing in there to die. Get the pick, but it's too late. It's a good save, good save. Alright, so I'd suggest playing A with the ops since they've been hitting A long a lot, or cat. Just having your presence with the op is really good. One shot kill really limits what they can do. But you're opting to go mid again. Nice, you're watching pop here. Or not, I don't know what you're watching. You should be getting the call that there's like 3 day long, so you should be watching the cross. Almost hit. I'd go A long. Nice. Good decision right here to go A long.
Throwing a flashback.
2v3, 2v2, you might be able to win this. 2v1, alright, you can definitely win this. But you have to push up quicker on the site. And you don't have a kit. Alright, looks like you're just gonna opt for the save. You probably could have won this if you knew where this last guy was, or if you just pushed on the site quicker, you would have realized he wasn't on site. Could have been bad. Either way, it was a good round. You did a lot of damage. So if you guys win this round, you have to just win like 1 or 2 more, and they'll be going.
Let's go, people. Flashback. Flashback.
Go along, I like it. You're not really turning your back to the flashes. A lot of keys, a lot of players, all skill levels like to flash that A long. So if you just run backwards and then peek it, you shouldn't be blind by most of them. Couldn't do anything about that. They peeked at the same time. Again, when you're rushing A long, turn your back when you're rushing there. Dodge some of the flashes they'll be throwing, and then peek it. Probably would have got like a pick. Maybe gotten 2 and then fell off. But it's a good thing you fell back. You saw there was multiple flashes. You're like, alright, I'm at a disadvantage here. You fall back to barrels. You missed that first shot. Can't do anything about that. Just got to practice your aiming. Second shot, kill the first guy, but get traded by the guy in pit with the op. Looks like your team's forcing you up. Wouldn't be too bad of an idea to maybe opt for another op.
Go, go, go. Smoke. I'm throwing a flashback. Flashback. Throwing a flashback.
Again, you're not turning from the flashes. You can see them clearly.
Throwing flashback.
Peek wide. They're bad, so they didn't kill you.
I'm throwing a flashback.
Stopped to that flash instead of running backwards instead of throwing it. Maybe jumped only backwards.
Smoke.
Nice. You asked for the boost. I like this. Smart. For some reason, instead of just holding the angle, you're trying to move to a better spot. Either unscope and move to the spot, or stay still in the scope and just try to pick the guy that crosses there, because you know there's going to be 1 or 2 guys that look that way. You guys win that round. Nice. Drops you an AK. No need to buy head armor too. I really wasn't paying attention to what your armor situation was. So I think you saved a lot of the rounds. Don't buy head armor. You don't need it. All the guns they have are AKs, OBS, Deagles, all do one shot to the head with armor. So there's no reason for you to spend 350. Your crosshair again. It's really, really low. Like, look at where you're aiming at. Like, you're just aiming at dick level. If you're gonna push like that, either walk it, because a smart team will hear you and they'll be like, alright, you got a guy, maybe two guys rushing along. Let's just have a firing squad waiting for him. But thankfully they're bad, you really get the first two picks. No knife out, why is there knife out? That, because that happens. Just because there's two left and they plant inside doesn't mean they're going to stay inside. I would usually have one guy, maybe even both guys, plan it for tunnels and then go into tunnels because it's just so easy to hold that angle. But you guys still win the round, good job. So it looks like they're forcing up. You guys beat them here, they'll probably be saving or forcing one more time. No reason to push the smoke. Even if there's two left, so you have an op, you don't want to die. You're just trying to save money here. Try to build an economy. Just wait for your teammates to flank them and trap them in. Then you guys can push together. Hopefully not die. But either way, you guys still don't die. Next time, just against better played opponents, don't push that. Alright, looks like you're probably going to try to pick mid again. Not a bad idea. First one. You got one guy push the tunnels, you know they're not tunnels. That means they're either going to be outside A long or still in T-spawn. Those are the only two spots you got to worry about right now. You would have seen that guy. I don't know why he turned. I'm guessing you saw the flash and thought I was going to flash you, but that was nowhere near you. It was too small. Secondly, really didn't do too much wrong. Your teammates just kept peeking, kept getting picked off. That's how you lose rounds right there. Not much else. If you guys win this round, they should be going. Alright, you're going A long. See, you gotta turn your back. Instead, you just have to look down. Pick. Good job. I don't really like when you look down because it's just hard. You can just, because then you gotta push your mouse up. Gotta compensate for it. Either way, I mean, I guess it's fine no matter what you do. I just, personally, I don't like it. Boom, B-rush.
I am planting the bomb.
Tunnels. Oh, nice. Alright, you win this round. They should be going Air Force buying it up. Yeah. Alright. Going A long again. You got a decent A long spawn. Looks like they're forcing up. Someone dropped them an op.
Do not be afraid. Let's go. Flashback. I'm throwing. Flashback. Flashback. Laying
Falling
down
back.
smoke.
The smart.
Throwing flashback.
You're in a horrible spot. That was a really bad spot for you. That was just really bad positioning on your part. Firstly, you're on top of the barrel for some fucking reason. There's no point. You're out in the open. You're exposed to multiple angles. Secondly, you jump when you see the guy. Unknown reason. Maybe misclick. Whatever it is. Throws your aim off. And then two, you're trying to move while facing three guys with the op scoped in. Then you switch to your pistol. You don't take your time with the shots. You just spray your 5.7. Hopefully you kill the guy. You kill one guy. But then you have to reload. One guy already pushed you. You die. You guys lose the round. If you guys would have won that, you guys probably would have been fine. You guys probably would have won the game.
We will decide. Let's go. סחטיין עליך. Throwing a flashback. Deploying flashback.
Again, you guys get flash, and then you know they like to peek. You have to learn the nade to throw 'em. Either smoke it off. You can smoke it off from car over there so they can't peek you. Or you can throw a smoke over the roof right here to smoke it off. Or even a Molotov to make sure they don't peek. But you guys insist on getting there at a meh time. Basically the time you arrive at long, they can also be there. And that's what happened this round. He peeks with the op. He kills both of you. You guys probably lose this round. You just gotta learn those nades that help you put you in an advantage. Looks like this is the last round. Oh, new armor and a nade.
Be safe. Let's go, my friend.
Again, you don't have your knife out.
Throwing a flashback. Flashback.
You see the flash, I saw that coming.
Throwing a grenade.
You guys 5-stack nades. They know there's multiple nades there. They should be telling themselves to rotate.
Throwing fire. Flashback.
Alright, you see bomb go lower. You saw bomb go lower, but you're just chilling around mid.
I am planting the bomb.
Shoot your bomb plant. You know there's 1-2 spawn. That was a good shot. 1v3. You guys lose. Alright, just... You did like alright for the skill level you're at right now. You could have punished these guys a lot more for just having bad aim and doing like stupid shit on T side and CT side. So some major points I want to go over with you is one, your crosshair placement. Your crosshair placement is atrocious. Either you're aiming at their hip, you're aiming at the ground, or you're aiming at their chest. A few times you were aiming at the head, which is good. But overall, your crosshair is just really like off. It's not at their head where it should be. Second is crosshair placement. One thing I noticed is that when you're clearing out a set on T side, you'll have your crosshair starting at the corner and tracing the corner as you move along. Then you'll like let it float off as you're pushing more in, and then you have to flick to a guy instead of your crosshair already being on him. Third is positioning. Work on your positioning on CT side. So that second to third round, two or three rounds ago with the op and you were on barrel, you were just on barrel for some reason. There's no really reason to be there. Mid, when you guys were all pushed up, you had one guy in tunnel, you had one guy A long, so there's only two spots that could be at. It's A long, outside A long, or outside of T spawn. What you should have done was just hold that area by palm tree, top mid, wait for them to peek you, because those are like the two spots they're gonna go. Either that or they'll rush through mid double doors because they walked or ran all the way from mid, and they went suicide, which is not a lot of people do, but still. Should have probably been watching top mid or going back and forth between palm tree and watching your double doors. Uh, Next point I like to bring up is repetitiveness. You rush suicide to cat like 8 or 9 rounds on T side. It's really really bad. Don't want to do that. If you want to play at a higher skill level, good players will just punish you for that because they know you rush it down suicide. They'll just pick up an op, shoot down suicide, even if you smoke it, and they'll kill you. Even if they don't kill you the first time, they're going to be watching cat with the op, the off angle right there, and they'll kill you. So those are some of the major points I wanted to bring up to close off this video. And again, obviously your teammates didn't do as well as you. You did all right, and if your teammates would have picked up the kills, you guys probably would have won. Also, you probably could have won if you probably made a couple more smarter decisions in the game. Obviously, you can see that by rewatching this demo. Anyways, this concludes it for this video, and I'm out.